Hello everyone! Today let's talk about a very common medicine that many of you might have seen in your homes. It's called Panadol. You might see it in a little box in your family's medicine cabinet. It is a medicine that grown-ups and sometimes children use when they are not feeling very well. Panadol is a brand name, which is like a special name for a medicine. The actual medicine inside the tablet or liquid is called paracetamol. It is one of the most widely used medicines all around the world because it is good at helping people feel better when they have aches and pains. So why do people use Panadol? Imagine you have a headache after a long day of playing or studying. Your head might feel sore and thumpy. This is when a grown-up might suggest taking Panadol. Or perhaps you feel very hot and shivery because you have a fever. Panadol is often used in these situations to help bring your temperature down and make you feel more comfortable. It is a go-to helper for many small, everyday health problems. It is gentle on the tummy compared to some other pain medicines, which is another reason why so many people trust it for themselves and their families. Panadol comes in many different forms, which makes it easy for different people to use. For adults, it often comes as a tablet or a capsule that you swallow with water. For children, it usually comes as a sweet-tasting liquid, like a syrup, that is easier for them to take. This is very important because it makes sure that children get just the right amount of medicine for their smaller bodies. You might also find Panadol in special forms that dissolve in water to make a fizzy drink. This variety helps make sure that anyone who needs it can take it in the way that is best for them. The main job of Panadol is to provide relief. Think of it as a friendly helper for your body. When you have pain or a high temperature, your body is sending you a signal that something is not quite right. Panadol doesn't fix the cause of the problem, like a broken bone or a germ, but it helps to manage the symptoms. This means it helps you feel better while your body does the important work of healing itself. By easing the pain or lowering the fever, it gives your body a better chance to rest and recover, which is a very important part of getting well soon. You might be wondering how this little pill or liquid actually works inside your body. It seems like magic, but it is really clever science. When you take Panadol, it travels down to your stomach. From there, it gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Your blood is like a super fast delivery service that carries the medicine all around your body, taking it wherever it needs to go. The medicine, paracetamol, starts to get to work quite quickly, usually within about an hour. It travels up to your brain, which is the control center for your whole body. And that is where the real magic begins to happen. Inside your brain and spinal cord, there are special chemical messengers called prostaglandins. When you are hurt or sick, your body makes more of these prostaglandins. They are the ones that tell your brain you are in pain, and they can also cause your body's temperature to go up, which we call a fever. Panadol works by stopping your brain from making so many of these prostaglandin messengers. It is like turning down the volume on a loud radio. By blocking these signals, Panadol helps to reduce the feeling of pain, making your headache or sore muscles feel much better. This is also how Panadol helps with a fever. Your body has a part in the brain that works like a thermostat, keeping your body at the right temperature. When you are sick, those prostaglandin messengers can mess with the thermostat, turning the heat up too high. Panadol works on this part of the brain to reset the thermostat back to its normal setting. This helps your body to cool down, bringing the fever down and making you feel less hot and uncomfortable. It's a very clever way of helping your body get back to its normal, healthy state without being too harsh. It is important to know that Panadol works mostly in the central nervous system, which means your brain and spinal cord. It does not really affect the rest of your body in the same way some other painkillers do. For example, it doesn't do much to reduce swelling or redness around an injury. This is why it is known for being gentle. Its main job is to block the pain and fever signals right at the source, the control center. This targeted action is what makes it a safe and effective choice for many common ailments that make us feel unwell. So what kinds of illnesses can Panadol help with? It is very useful for many common problems that you might experience from time to time. One of the most frequent uses for Panadol is to treat headaches. Whether it is a dull ache or a sharp pain in your head, Panadol can often provide relief and help you get on with your day. It is also very effective for other types of pain, such as a toothache before you can get to the dentist, or the muscle aches and pains that can come with having a cold or the flu. It helps to take the edge off the discomfort. Panadol is also a great helper when you have a cold or the flu. These illnesses often come with a collection of unpleasant symptoms. You might have a sore throat, a stuffy nose, aching limbs, and a fever that makes you feel hot and cold at the same time. While Panadol won't make the cold or flu virus go away, it can certainly make you feel a lot more comfortable while your immune system fights off the germs. It can soothe your aches and bring down your fever, which can help you get the rest you need to recover more quickly. Another time Panadol can be very helpful is for period pain, which many girls and women experience. It can also be used for other general aches, like backache or pain from mild arthritis. Sometimes, after you get a vaccination jab at the doctor's clinic, your arm might feel a bit sore, or you might develop a slight fever. Doctors often recommend taking a dose of Panadol to help with this discomfort. It is a versatile medicine that can handle many different kinds of mild to moderate pain, making it a valuable item to have at home. However, it is important to remember that Panadol is for temporary relief of pain and fever. It is not a cure for long-term or serious problems. For example, if you have a very bad headache that won't go away, or a fever that lasts for more than a few days, it is a sign that you need to see a doctor. Panadol helps you manage the symptoms, but a doctor needs to find out what is causing them in the first place. Think of Panadol as a helpful first step, but not always the final answer for every health issue. While Panadol is a very safe medicine when used correctly, it is extremely important to be careful. The most important rule is to never take more than the recommended dose. The box and the information leaflet inside will tell you exactly how much to take and how often. Taking too much Panadol, which is also known as an overdose, can be very dangerous and can cause serious damage to your liver. Your liver is a very important organ that cleans your blood, so you must protect it. Always follow the instructions to the letter. Another important safety tip is to check other medicines you might be taking. Sometimes other cold and flu remedies might also have paracetamol in them. If you take Panadol and another medicine that also contains paracetamol, you could accidentally take too much. This is why you should always read the labels of all your medicines carefully. If you are not sure, it is always best to ask a pharmacist. They are experts in medicines and can help you make sure you are not doubling up on the same ingredient by mistake. It is also important to know when not to take Panadol. If you have ever had an allergic reaction to paracetamol, you should not use it. Also, if you have any problems with your liver or kidneys, you must talk to your doctor before taking Panadol. They will know if it is safe for you or if you need a different kind of medicine. For parents giving Panadol to their children, it is vital to use the correct children's formula and measure the dose very carefully using the syringe or spoon that comes with the bottle. A child's dose is based on their weight, not just their age. Finally, always remember that medicine should be used wisely. Store your Panadol in a safe place, high up and out of the reach and sight of children. If your pain or fever does not get better after a few days of using Panadol, or if you start to feel worse, you must stop taking it and see a doctor or a pharmacist. They can give you the best advice for your health. Using Panadol responsibly ensures that it remains a safe and effective friend for you and your family whenever you need a little help to get well soon.